the challenge, the pain, the gain, and the potential of doing business in southeastern Nigeria, the Biafran land. ECOC, growing the economy of the southeast. Think home.
Yeah, viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again on this platform. This is BVI Channel 1, where you get undiluted truth. And on the program, ECOC, Economy of the Southeast, where we encourage our people to bring their wealth home. And in doing that, you must fear Sananya. You must be very careful. What are we talking about? Ugezu, a veteran icon from the Nollywood industry, had come forward to lay on the table big concern many people have been talking about and have been through as victims when you talk about buying properties, especially landed properties in the southeast. I want you to listen to him, and when we come back, we will address all the issues he raised so that you will not fall into that trap and become a victim. Because a stitching time saves 9. Let us take a look at what he said. And when I come back, we have in the house a well-experienced real estate stakeholder. He will be here to address these issues to your own benefit, and you help us to share it to everyone. I'll be coming back after the video.
You know, I want to say good morning to all my friends and everyone who may be listening to this. I am making this video because of something that I feel very concerned about. It is beginning to appear to me as if the government has a hand in the fraud that is going on in the land business. Why I say this is, it is becoming a norm practically everywhere. It happens in Anambra State, it happens in Imo State, it happens in Delta State, it happens in Lagos, it happens in Abuja, it happens practically everywhere. And by the time you start looking at it, you will have every evidence to believe that government has a hand in it. Because if government has no hand in it, there is no way it can be happening over the years. You want to buy land, and then you take the documents of the land to the lands office to go and verify what you are buying to be sure that somebody is not selling a land that has a problem to you. You pay all the verification fees, and the land officers working in land office will verify the land and tell you officially that the land is okay, duly registered, that you can go ahead and buy. And then you commit money, change of ownership, and all the documents are prepared. The land becomes your land. Then finally, maybe after 2 years or thereabout, you see a buyer when the land must have appreciated. You want to sell that same land to make money because that is what you are targeting, or what you targeted when you made the investment. You pull out the document from where you kept it, you give to this potential buyer with every sense of confidence that everything is okay. For the person to go and verify from the land office before paying you, that same person goes to the land office, and another group of officers still in the same land office, after collecting verification fee from that man or woman, will tell the person that the land has a problem. And then this comes to your notice, you begin to wonder why. You go back to the same land office and they are telling you stories. Telling you stories that requires that you have to start making another outrageous expenses again. If you look at this thing critically, is this not fraud? And this is fraud that is going on. And then the government has not managed to hold anybody responsible for this. And it is something that is happening everywhere. And I feel that we need to actually look into this, because I don't know how long people will be losing money all in the name of making investments. In a country that is properly governed, this cannot happen. I think I urge people that are in government, they should do the right thing. Citizens cannot be making money and losing their money.
The challenge, the pain, the gain, and the potential of doing business in southeastern Nigeria, the Biafran land. ECOC, growing the economy of the southeast. Think home.
That is it from Ugezu. And when we say the pain and the gain of doing business in the southeast, some people, from what he said, take land business as their ultimate business. It is a trending business now. In fact, it is one of the biggest industry in the southeast because of the campaign of Akulono. A lot of our people are beginning to respond to that. And today, land acquisition is now the ultimate. It is almost everywhere, every place, people are buying land, and you have springs of real estate agents, real estate companies, realtors, and the rest of them, including agents. But the most important thing is doing it rightly, just like he pointed out. But we have in the house a well-experienced real estate stakeholder, the president of CCF, who will be here to clear the ground and open your eyes so that in case you are about to fall into this trap, you'll be able to avoid it. But before then, let us take our message from the sponsors of the program, CCF New Haven Estate. I'll be right back.
It's good to make hay while the sun shines. That's why, my dear friend, we're telling you about the Airport City Estate Umueri. The new Anambra International Cargo and Passenger Airport in Umueri is now functional, and that has made the city to become a beehive of activities. Airport City Estate Umueri is now selling like a hot cake. Any moment from now, the estate will sell out. So, it is a great opportunity that we are availing you to be a landlord and come and own a plot or more at Airport City Estate Umueri. The estate is on a table land. It is well beaconed and people are already developing their own plots of land.
The estate is only 5 minutes drive from the airport
and a stone throw from Stella Maris College. As we talk, street by street demarcation is already going on in the estate. Remember that land never depreciates, it always appreciates. So even if you don't want to develop, you can sell your plot of land and make lots of profit.
With only 10 million naira, you can buy up to.
To acquire our land, all you need to do is pay 10,000 naira registration and you shall be directed to see the land. If you like it, you can pay, and an irrevocable power of attorney, which implies that even the company cannot revoke your ownership of the land, will be given to you. We can also help you register the land and develop it at a moderate price. We act as surveillance. In case someone is helping you, we can always give you feedback on progress of work. Contact Committed Christian Friends New Haven Real Estate Company Limited today to acquire your own land at Airport City Estate Umueri. We are at number 20 in Osionira, near Boromi Roundabout by Savoy Junction, Oka Road, Onitsha. For enquiries, call us on phone 07017870777. I'll take it again. 07017870777. Or you may also call 07038180830. 07038180830. Airport City Estate Umueri is fast selling out. Get your own plot of land now at a moderate price for your complete peace of mind. CCF, your peace of mind is our commitment.
You're welcome back again. We are still on the program. ECOSI, economy of the Southeast. Without wasting further of your time, because I know you are eager to hear how you can avoid the problem raised by Ugezu, rather. Okay, he will be highlighting on these issues. Inwe akwụkwọ na pen na-edetu ihe edetu, and you are free to call the numbers on the screen to make further inquiries on how to properly invest in landed properties, especially in the Southeast. It's my pleasure to welcome the president of CCF, Elder Sylvester Onigwe. Sir, it's a pleasure to have you once again.
Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you. Odikive, all the time. People continue to come up with these issues, but this one have a peculiar dimension. You know, from where he started, he said that how can government be involved in landed business fraud? That after you buy property, register it or have your documents, then if you want to sell or you want to do anything about it, you will no longer be able to do it because you go back to the Ministry of Land. It will be a different story. Thank
you very much. I heard what he's saying, but sometimes it is the investors, the buyers that contradicts the system. For example, you come to the government and say, I want to make inquiry and make search on so and so land in this place. Whether government have acquired it or whether anybody, any individual have acquired it. Government will look their book and look at everything and find out that nobody have bought the land and it is free from government zone. He will tell you the land is free, go and pay. Now you go and negotiate for the land now, and after negotiating with the community or the owner, you pay. Then when you pay, you go home and sleep. 1 year, 2 years, you are there. You haven't finished, you just find out it is free. You go and pay. You didn't continue to go and do CFO in your name and that register that plot in your name so that it will enter government register. The government will now be aware that you bought so and so land in so and so place at so and so time. You just go, you didn't do CFO. Then another person will wake up tomorrow after 2 years or 1 year and go to government and make search. That so and so land is so and so place. I want to buy it, and government will fight and find out nobody have registered that one. That is free. Even the government have no interest in that area. It's free. You now go and negotiate with the community because sometimes community and land grabbers will be going to point the same land and say, are the people dragging? Somebody, even if the community, this homeowner will know that they are owning it. But because people are looking for money for land, the other homeowner will be going to put hand so that when they drag, they will share. Then another said, now we send it to you. You now say you have inquired from the government, and government have told nobody because you didn't, the other person doesn't do CFO. Then government will tell you it is free. You don't go and buy. Then if 3 people can go and negotiate the same land, and out of that 3 people, nobody after investigation and find out it is free to pay, you now go and pay. Nobody come to do CFO. That is, look at the majority of the land house you see so many places in the cities within our nature. Majority doesn't have CFO. Then you invested and find government say it's not government land and nobody have ever come to register it full. Then you now go. After the 3 people inquired and nobody registered, and out of the 3, none of them come to do CFO. So sometimes we blame the government, sometimes we blame individual, because when individual investigate, they don't finish it to the end. Finishing a property and owning it to the end is that you investigate, nobody have done it, nobody have registered it. Now, after you buy, you go to Ministry of Lands and register it yourself. It will now have CFO. It will reflect you bought so and so land in so and so place and so date with so and so family. It will be there so that any person come, the government will find out that that so and so plot have been registered. The CFO have been issued. Certificate to occupy this place have been issued to so and so place. when government do that one, they go, nobody, no government will give it 2 times. But sometimes our people investigate and inquire and pay. They will stop at that payment. No going to do CFO. When you tell them to come and do CFO, they won't do.
Okay. Now, there are a couple of things that you made mention. One, the CFO, and also, is there any possibility of government giving 2 CFO for a particular land to different people? Or is it possible at all? Can it ever happen?
It's not possible. What is possible is that government can certify that this land is free.
Okay.
To 3 people, 4 people, 10 people.
Okay.
You make inquiry, they can satisfy it's free because nobody have come to do CFO on that particular land.
Okay, now.
Then people will now go and buy and they will all go and rest that have bought.
Okay, now when you talk about CFO, we know how this government operates. Very slow. Sometimes you don't get CFO that immediately. But what is there any other thing like registration of the land or documenting it in your name without and waiting for the CFO to come out or whatever?
When the process starts, when you go to the ministry and buy form and purchase form and they fill form, those forms and particulars of the land have even entered. Even when it has not been issued to you, they will know that it's already in process. The sooner you purchase that form and fill your name and fill the land and fill the place, it's already in process. So even if you come to inquire government delay for 8 months or 6 months, it's already in process. They will know. But some people buy after paying, they go and relax.
Once they collect the document of land, they sign it with the family, and they do their deed of conveyance and all that. They stop there.
For example, so many people that bought land from us at Aguilera, some of them, majority, didn't care to go and do CFO in their name.
And you've been hammering on it, asking them to do that.
All they think is that they have paid for land. They have paid for land. So if another person, if we complicate and give another person the same number, they can go to government and find out that that land is for OCCF. It is our land. But none of them come to register and have CFO in their own name. That is where I said sometimes you blame the government, sometimes you blame the people, because when they started, they won't finish to the end. So the government will be fully aware that so and so place is now under the name of this so and so person.
All right.
That is what sometimes I say we complicate issues with investors.
Okay.
But if you can finish to the end,
then
you will bring the government, and government will do. Any person that comes there, they will know. There are some lands that register in my name. Nobody have come tomorrow to contradict it in the government. When I just give you a paper to go and make search, I relax. Because when you go and make search, you see my name and there. And some of you that have done CFO will bear me witness that they have not gone to make a search and find another person's name. When that one you properly registered and have the CFO in your hand. I haven't seen anyone.
Okay, that's very nice. That's very nice. I must tell you, people, to be honest with you, it has been a wonderful time, and we still have a couple of things to address from what you have said so far. Let us touch some little commercial break, and when we come back, other vital information go share with respect to the most prospective estate in Anambra State, talking about Umueri Airport City Estate by CCF. Kambiakwan.
It's good to make hay while the sun shines. That's why, my dear friend, we're telling you about the Airport City Estate Umueri. The new Anambra International Cargo and Passenger Airport in Umueri is now functional, and that has made the city to become a beehive of activities. Airport City Estate Umueri is now selling like a hot cake. Any moment from now, the estate will sell out. So, it is a great opportunity that we are availing you to be a landlord and come and own a plot or more at Airport City Estate Umueri. The estate is on a table land. It is well beaconed and people are already developing their own plots of land.
The estate is only 5 minutes drive from the airport.
And a stone throw from Stella Maris College. As we talk, street by street demarcation is already going on in the estate. Remember that land never depreciates, it always appreciates. So even if you don't want to develop, you can sell your plot of land and make lots of profit.
With only 10 million naira, you can buy up to 3 plots.
To acquire our land, all you need to do is pay 10,000 naira registration and you shall be directed to see the land. If you like it, you can pay, and an irrevocable power of attorney, which implies that even the company cannot revoke your ownership of the land, will be given to you. We can also help you register the land and develop it at a moderate price. We act as surveillance. In case someone is helping you, we can always give you feedback on progress of work. Contact Committed Christian Friends New Heaven Real Estate Company Limited today to acquire your own land at Airport City Estate Umueri. We are at number 20 in Osionira, near Boromi Roundabout by Savoy Junction, Oka Road, Onitsha. For enquiries, call us on phone 07017870777. I'll take it again, 07017870777. Or you may also call 07038180830. 07038180830. Airport City Estate Umueri is fast selling out. Get your own plot of land now at a moderate price for your complete peace of mind. CCF, your peace of mind is our commitment.
That is it, coming from the CCF New Haven Estate, the most prospective estate you have in Anambra State today. And it's my pleasure that we still have in the studio the president of CCF taking important issue we are talking about on this program today. Talking about people buying properties and tomorrow problem comes in. And the aspect of documentation, that is where most of the problems always emanate from. And that's why this video is exclusively for you to avoid these mistakes. And with respect to the New Haven Estate in Umueri, Airport City, honestly speaking, we are going to find out from him with respect to what Ugezu pointed out here, if it is applicable to his own side of the whole story and how we can fix it. Sir, give us your own take on your estate. Is it possible that somebody at any point in time will have, what do you call it, the issue of documentation of sell and another person comes to claim it, or government comes in to say, no, this area is government, or what actually do you do to ensure that doesn't happen?
Thank you very much. What we did is that we discussed this land from the community, and we went to the Ministry of Lands to find out if government acquired it before. And after we find out is that government did not acquire it, it is a free zone where we can invest. And we will come to negotiate with the community, agree with them, and pay them. And after paying, we still went back to the government and do what is called registration. We registered that land with the government. And when we register it with the government is aware that we bought that so and so land from that community. And we register it and come back to plot it and to sell to people. Now, after you have bought from us, it's still advisable that that number of particular plot you bought from us, we have registered it in the government. With the document we will now give to you, you will now go to the government and tell them, yes, you bought so and so land from CCF at Umueri. You want to now to register this land and have CFO in your own name. That is what government expects you to come and do. You will now pay some fee and buy bought form and do things and pay what you're supposed to pay and pay some fee. Government will even take some tax for you because you must pay tax in the government once you are investing in their environment. You pay some tax, and that tax will do you for the land. Any other place will buy the land within Anambra State. That same tax will work for you for 1 year. Until next year, you knew your tax. So you'll be using it. But you must go and register. If you register that land and have the CFO in your name, any other person that come there, or if there is any issue that rise tomorrow, and you go to the court with that CFO, the judgment will be in your favor, because government is aware that you registered it and you did CFO. You present your CFO. Even if another person have and they cannot have, even if another person have after you, the court will consider your own, because your own confessed. Your own confessed, because the evidence and the proof, government cannot tell lie. If just present the government of your CFO, if another one come, it will be assumed as fake, because you did your own first, and there's no way that the other one will come, because when the other person come to register, government will find out that that particular plot have been registered. In fact, when you come to any land, there is your own beacon will put your name. There is one that is called government second beacon, that is government beacon, that it will be near. They will use it to coordinate, to know the area, the environment. So if they have put it in your survey plan and you register them and submitted in yourself, nobody will give it to another person. That is how it works. But do I tell you now, majority of the people that have bought it from us at Umweri, none of them have, the majority of them have not even go to the ministry, talk less of registering. They have not even asked us, how do I do this CFO? That is why it is the problem. Majority, they just buy and go. But knowing they're supposed to finish up, you have millions to invest. Okay, you have millions to invest in land. You cannot have some hundreds to go and register it with the government, and government will be aware. That is where the issue rises.
That you are the owner of the land.
That you are the owner of the land. Government will bear witness that you are the owner of the particular land. If trouble rise tomorrow, the court will listen to you, because you have the document that government have given you on behalf of that land. That is the issue and the matter.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, for answering this very, very issue that is a big concern. And one good thing about this whole thing is that all the people who have bought properties from you, from the estate in different areas, they are not bothered. I know, because they have confidence that they bought it from CCF. But whenever you are buying from anybody, know it. Once you buy property, tidy up your documentation.
Let government know you bought it.
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what we're talking about. Make sure you do your proper documentation. Register it in your own name. Makada mama. Because how good in Obodo? A lot of people are out there. They will sell land and resell and resell and resell. ABI for more than 5 kavana zofuane. That is where people are having problem in buying land. But I know many of you who have bought land, even those who have bought from Umweri Airport City, please do your own registration. We're not saying that tomorrow the properties will be resold to another person, but it is the right thing to do. Always do the right thing at the right time. You want to go so that you will be on a very safe side. So that after buying properties, and that is where I'm drawing the curtain for today's program. It's a pleasure to have you, sir, and I hope to have you again on this program.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and stay blessed. And to you who have watched this far, share it. If you have further questions and inquiry, call the numbers on the screen. We'll be here to take your questions and clear you on more other great issues or gray areas that have or may not be talked about today. Until next time I come your way, I still remain our social educators. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, because on this platform we tell you the undiluted truth, and the truth that will set you free from the headache of buying from the wrong hands when it comes to property investment. Na Igbo akụruo ụlọ lotekwado amalone patalia nke aka ngeji wee naba ka Chineke mezie okwu. So stay connected, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing these videos. It is making serious impact. It is helping us to shaping our society. It is helping us to create a very conducive environment, because Abiana Azani up and down on a booty onoma, on a booty mad, on a booty a lot of crises that had destabilized our society, which we say no to. So that's why it is important. The little contribution you can make is to share this video and escalate the awareness and enlightenment from this platform. Bye-bye for now.
The challenge, the pain, the gain, and the potential of doing business in southeastern Nigeria, the Biafran land. ECOC, growing the economy of the southeast. Think home.